What is value-based parenting? Value-based parenting is a simplified way to help track your child's challenges and improvements over time. It's also a tool to help persuade your child to be the best person they can be. It's also a unique way to create an agreed upon value improvements between you and your child. Key approaches to this model is in the persuasion process. In other words, how do I persuade my child that the behavior issues that they're displaying are things that need to be corrected? The first thing I want to talk about is persuading versus teaching values. Teaching is important, and teaching values is important, but it is more important to put the child in a position where they're teaching themselves those values rather than to outright call them out and make them accountable based on what I say. And so my theory is that we can effectively persuade our children to develop a value system from their perspective, in their own words, or if we can effectively persuade our children to develop a value system from their perspective, they'll not only take ownership of the action, but they'll adjust their behavior at a faster pace. The other approach that I have to this model is we're helping our child develop inner conscience. That inner voice is so important. And so what I want to do is I want to persuade my child to identify what issues that they have themselves. I want their own voice to talk to themselves about their own behavior. My theory is that if I can get a child to talk to themselves and to process and to deal with themselves about their own behavior, that they're more apt to take ownership of it. In other words, if I give them the control, oftentimes we as parents, we want to distribute all this authority and control, but we forget to allow the child to develop that self-awareness on their own. So we want a child to be curious and engaged about their own behavior on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis.